Um, this I'm going to make this short. This is to George Clooney and Tom Hanks. There's a big picture here in today's paper about the Americans finding art that was stolen from a castle in 45, and Clooney's made a movie honoring unsung heroes of World War II. So the other page is that Clooney says story is unbelievable. Well, the story that's unbelievable is my kidnapping, George and Tom Hanks. You made yourselves out to be heroes when you're anything but. So you're saying here that you're the good guy, you're returning art. You ever heard of George O'Keeffe? She's my aunt, sister to my mother, Claudia Ruth O'Keeffe. Bet you haven't heard of her, right? She's married to my father, King Edward VIII. I'm Victoria II. I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace by the New World Order, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bilderbergers, Jews, the Kennedys, Joe Kennedy, Roosevelt. All your presidents were part of the New World Order. Elizabeth and Charles are, the Illuminati. But you made yourselves out to be heroes, but you leave out, you talk about theft of art. And you talk about the Nazis, and of course, what was it you used to overthrow the British government and call it the 4th of July and Independence Day? But you didn't stop there. You kidnapped me, brought me to Moulton, Alabama, took my identity, put me in a pigsty. You tortured me, gave me another name every moment of my life. You leave out some of these little details, don't you? Who really financed NASA? That was 40 miles from where you put me. 99-year seal put on my dad's demise when my own uncle, who is really Roosevelt, the United States, put my uncle in. They put their own monarch in and took the real one out, my father, who's the good guy. That's why they had to take him out and kidnap me. So you have told that there were heroes in World War II. Now, then, a couple of years ago, they've had me running a pauper, taking my name, taking my father's name. That was a double that married Wallace Simpson. So the whole thing's been one big lie, 99-year cover-up. And you even had Madonna making a movie, The Duke and Duchess of Windsor, a total lie. You got the King's Speech of George VI, making him out the good guy. He had helped kidnap me, his niece, the real monarch, helped the Kennedys and the New World Order bring me over to Moulton, Alabama, and give me another name and torture me. He's made to look like the good guy, all because you all can't tell the truth. Tom Hanks had dinner with Elizabeth. Well, and I think that's about the same time that during my quest to find a place to live, made a pauper and a bag lady and ran a political campaign to replace the doctors that I'd written about. Larry McDonald, whose plane went down August the 31st of 83, after I'd written about him and had antifreeze put in me, flown out to Larry Flint's, and for political help. And then I found out I'd been kidnapped and my real name. And here you're going to make movies. Again, you're going to make yourselves look like the good guys. And I'm going to hang it up here because I've said all this since the day I found out about my kidnapping in 83. Had antifreeze put in me April the 1st of 80, and I could go on and on at the crimes you've committed in plain sight. Plain sight. And here's all I ever see. You look in the library, and history's been changed. They don't show my father. They show a double. They don't mention my mother. They don't mention my kidnapping or even me. except in that political campaign, and except here in Roanoke. And the paper's changed now, and I hope that Warren Buffett would be able to tell the truth. The Roanoke Times lied. They put half-truths. And I'm going to leave it at that. Evidently, art's a big thing when you can say the Americans rescued it, and that's a big theft. But theft of a monarch and takedown of a monarch and installing your American monarch and taking over everything British, that's just a little byline, right? Just leave that out. Theft of a monarch, theft of a nation, torture. Let's just forget all about that. In fact, let's don't even let that be told, right? Tom Hanks and Clooney.